At the start of Football Manager 2024, you will find Andreas Schjelderup on loan at FC Nordstrand from Benfica. He's 19 years old and he's valued at 8.2 to £25 million. He can play in a number of positions, including wide left, through the middle and as a striker. And if we look at some of his attributes, we can see why he's a wonder kid. He has pace of 14, acceleration of 14 and agility of 14. In the mentals, he has good composure, flair, off the ball, teamwork, vision and work rate. And in the technicals, dribbling of 15, finishing of 13, first touch of 16. He has passing of 14, penalty taking of 14 and technique of 15. Now he is a previous wonder kid from Football Manager games, got a big money move to Benfica in real life. Didn't really work out for him in Portugal initially. That's why he has gone back to Nordstrand on loan. But what will happen in the future when he goes back to Portugal? Let's jump to 2028 and find out. We have jumped 5 years forward. It's now 2028 and we find Andreas Schjelderup at Bayer Leverkusen. He's 24 years old and has played for his national team 43 times, scoring 9 goals. He's valued by Leverkusen at 37 to £111 million. Looking at his attributes, he has started to develop really well as a footballer. Looking at the physical, standout is agility, but he has acceleration, natural fitness and pace of 15. In the mentals, it's anticipation, composure, decisions, flair and off the ball that stand out, with vision also scoring 18. In the technicals, dribbling of 16, first touch of 16, finishing of 14. He has long shots of 15, passing of 14, penalty taking of 14 and technique of 15. In terms of his player traits, moves into the channels, likes to try to beat the offside trap, plays 1-2s, knocks the ball past his opponent and cuts inside from the left wing. Looking at his career stats to see how he got there. So after that loan at Nordstrand, he went back to Benfica, played 22 times, scoring 4 goals, and then in 25-26 played 17, scoring 2 goals, before he made a £50 million move to Bayer Leverkusen, playing 14 times, scoring 1 goal in his first season, 33 times, scoring 4 goals in the next season, and in the 27-28 season, 33 games and 4 goals, chipped in with 11 assists across those 2 seasons too. So he has developed nicely as a player at the age of 24. Let's jump forward 5 more years and see how much development is to come from Andreas Schjelderup. It's now 2033 and we find a 29-year-old Andreas Schjelderup on loan at Aston Villa from Real Madrid. He's valued at £39 million. If we have a little look at his attributes, we can see he's now fully developed as a player, with his physicals, agility, acceleration, natural fitness and pace still standing out. In the mentals, it's anticipation, composure, decisions, flair, off the ball and vision. In the technicals, dribbling of 16, first touch of 16, his finishing is now 14, free kick taking of 14, long shots of 15, technique of 15. If we look at his career path to see how he got to Aston Villa, so he left Bayer Leverkusen to go to Real Madrid in the 29-30 season for £40 million. Played 6 times in that season for Real Madrid, and then whilst in Spain, he played 20 times in the 30-31 campaign. He played 20 times in the 31-32 campaign, getting 9 assists there. And then in the 32-33 campaign, he wasn't really playing first team football, only appearing for Madrid once. And then he got loaned to Aston Villa. Whilst he was in the Premier League, he played 22 times, scoring twice, having 6 assists and getting 3 Player of the Match awards. Real Madrid currently have him listed for transfer. Will he go to Aston Villa permanently, or will we find him somewhere else when we jump forwards 5 more years? It is now 2038 and we find a 34-year-old Andreas Schjelderup at Sevilla. He has a contract until 2039. He's paid £235,000 and he's valued at 11 to £33 million. He's played 122 times for Norway, scoring 26 goals. When we look at his attributes, he has really retained quite a lot of his high scoring marks, certainly in the mentals. If we look at the physicals first though, agility of 14, natural fitness of 15, pace is now 11 and acceleration of 12, so obviously slowing down at 34. But in the mentals, anticipation, composure, decisions, flair, off the ball and vision are all green scores. In the technicals, first touch of 16, technique of 16, dribbling of 14 and finishing at 14. So he still looks like a top class player at the age of 34. Let's look at his career path to see how he got to Seville. So he was at Aston Villa last time on loan. He then went back to Real Madrid. Didn't really get first team football there, playing 20 games in 2 seasons before a loan to Nice. He played 15 times, scoring 3 goals for them. Then he went back to Real Madrid for the 35-36 season. Did get in the first team, playing 25 times, scoring 4 goals. Then he moved to Seville for £24 million and has become a regular first teamer, playing 33 times, scoring 5 and having 13 assists in the 36-37 season. Then in the 37-38 season, he played 38 times, scoring 8 goals, having 7 assists. So, at the age of 34, even though his attributes might be slowing down, he shows no signs of slowing down. Will he still be playing though in 5 years' time? Let's have a look at what happens when we get to 2043. It's now 2043 and we can see that Andreas Schjelderup has retired as a player at the age of 36. His final stats for Norway were 130 appearances with 28 goals. In terms of his career, when we left him, he was in Seville. He would go on and play 125 times for them, scoring 18 goals. His career stats across the entirety were 511 games and 90 goals. In terms of his personal achievements, he had 4 winners' medals, 2 runners-up and 3 third places. In terms of team trophies, 18 winner trophies, 5 runners-up and no third places. So he goes on to be an absolutely fantastic player and certainly is still a wonder kid in FM24. He's a fantastic left-sided attacking midfielder. Right then, if you're still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you could hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel, I really would appreciate it. Cannot thank you all enough for supporting the channel across the past couple of months. It really has been brilliant. Before you go, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. There are other videos such as hints, tips, tutorials, wonder kids, a little bit of something for everybody on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to leave it there. Big thank you for watching. I'll see you on another video very soon.